So, if you will have this ability, then I guarantee that a lot of clubs, of really good clubs, will want you. The skill is the play under the pressure in a tiny space. If you don't know me, my name is Daniel and I'm a football development coach. I work at Cairo Camps as a coach, and also I work in the biggest academy in the Czech Republic, Slavia Prague, as an assistant coach of U8 Academy. Of U8 category. And before we start, I would like to remind you that I have my own course and community that you can get by clicking the link down below in the description. Grab the tea, sit down and enjoy the video. So, why this skill is very, very important. So, adults football is very fast. It's very fast and you don't have that much tempo. That much space. Yeah, you need to work in tiny space all the time. You don't have that much like time that you need to make the best decision. So you need maybe 1-2 seconds to make a decision. If you will if you need 5 seconds or 4 seconds to make a decision, then in adults football you're dead. And you can't perform on 100%. You can't make the best decision. You can't progress the ball forward. You just need to do some few habits, useful habits, but also you need to just how to describe this? You need to just know how to play in tiny space. And me personally, I'm from the Czech Republic, and we have one of our main problems is that we don't have players who can play in tiny space, who can make decisions in the tiny space, in under the pressure, when you have 1 or 2 seconds, and we have no players. Not that we have only 3, 4, 5 players. No, we have no one. No one can play under this pressure. No one can play in the tiny space. Everyone, when they get into the situation when they are under the pressure, when they're in tiny space, when they don't have that much space in general and not that much time, then what they do is they pass the ball back, pass the ball to center backs, and if they will have, because they're technically good, we have good technical players, we have players who are very good, like for example Adam Lojek from Hoffenheim, or Václav Černý, who played this season for Rangers, or also Patrick Schick, Alex Kral, if you watch Espanyol, if you watch La Liga in general, and players like that, but they are good, they have good technique, but if they will have that ability to play in the tiny space under the pressure, when they don't have that much time, then they can be much more successful. I believe in this, because when I watch our league, or when I watch our national team, then I see a big difference between just our national team and, for example, some I know, Copenhagen, or some, not average cup. I don't want to say that they're average cup. If you are from Denmark and you play on, or you are a fan of Copenhagen Copenhagen. I hope I say it right. That I don't want to say that your team is average, but you know, you have a national team and you have a team who's good, but it's not like Ajax or I know, or Anderlecht, Barcelona, and etc. Yeah, they are they are good, but they are not that good. Yeah, they're not that good. Yeah, and when I watch some games, yeah, and not just in Denmark, for example, Malmö, yeah, or what next, or some Legia Warszawa, yeah, or some teams from Europe. It could be just some Bochum or Hoffenheim or Valencia. Yeah, I see how they work under the pressure, how they work in tiny space. Yeah, Anderlecht. I saw a few games of Anderlecht, and a few of the of their players are very good under the pressure. They they can just move the ball from one side from one from one side to other side in few seconds. Yeah, they can work under the pressure. They can just receive and pass the ball in 1 second, or they can they can just pass the ball without receiving. Yeah, a good pass, not just some bad pass that will go into out. No, the good pass will find a player, and this is ability that you need to have, because I see that a lot of teams, and I'm not talking about my country or my national team, yeah, in general, like in Europe, I see that a lot of teams are a lot of players, yeah, are not that much good in a tiny space, and because of it, the game is not that fluent, yeah, they're not that fast, and the one of the reasons is because the players don't know how to play under the pressure, and they're bad when they are under the pressure, when they need to play in a tiny space. So how can you develop this? Well, uh, you need to the best way is to develop it during the team sessions, but it's hard because you cannot fuck, I forgot the word, sorry. You Yeah, I forgot. So you just coach said what you need to do, and you need to do this. Yeah, coach said what exercises will you do, and you need to do these exercises. But when you're alone, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, so the best way is to train it during the team sessions. But if you can, or if you want more, then first one, you need to learn habits, good habits that will help you to play much faster. You need to do this, yeah. So instead of 3 seconds, you can just have a ball for 1 second and you can pass a ball, yeah. Or I know you know what I mean, yeah. Just to make a game more faster. And the second thing, you need to play with your friends some games when you are when you don't have that much space, yeah. And also, I'm thinking about the math. If you have in your country cover, then there is, and if you're young, if you're not some 18, 17 years old, yeah, if you're 14, 13, 12, then I think that you can join a cover academy, which is like you pay and you have 10, 8, or few trainings with a career coach and with some group of people, yeah. And what you do in in these trainings, and I work like at camp, so I know how the academy works, yeah, how the career academy works. But I think that career academies you will learn how to play under the pressure. You will learn how, not just under the pressure, but you will learn one nuance, how to attack and defend. You will learn how to pass. You will learn how to finish. You will learn how to cross the ball and everything. Yeah. So I think the career is a great way to get better. Yeah. So this is the ways that you can train your ability of playing in a tiny space. Thank you very much for your attention. If you want to get more, if you want to get access to my course and community, then click the link down below in the description. The topic is how to join a professional football academy. Thank you, and the most important, enjoy your journey.